Hi, I'm Henry Chamberlain, and welcome to the May edition of Board Briefings. Well, it's membership time of year, so we're going to talk about that in terms of retention, growth potential, resources we have this year. And I've got the membership brain trust here, Anita Smith, Bob McClure. So let's get to the news, Bob. What happened first quarter in terms of retention, and how are you feeling?
Well, I'll tell you, Henry, we had a great retention year. The locals did extremely well in retaining new members, probably the best, certainly since the economic downturn happened. However, conversely, locals are having an awful time, a very hard time finding new members. So basically, we're balancing out between the retention rate being extremely good and their difficulty in finding new members.
All right, well, that makes our topic easy today. Let's talk about how do we grow membership. What are the resources we can bring to bear? So, Anita, let's talk about that first building block. Membership committees. What have we got to help them get established and go after those folks this year?
Well, first of all, you really want to make sure you have a strong membership committee. It should be a very diverse group of people. You want to make sure you have long-term members. You want to include new members, your younger members. You also want to make sure you include your associate members because they're the ones that know our members the best.
Right.
You want to also make sure that you supply your membership committees with information about the association because we need to have information in front of them so that they can help to recruit and retain. But the big picture here is that everyone's responsibility is to recruit and retain. BOMA International has tons of resources that are also available to local associations that are free of charge. Some of the materials that we include are our return on investment flyer.
Right.
It highlights BOMA's major accomplishments and what we've saved our members. We also have our new membership brochure and our new member kits as well as prospective member kits. And again, these materials are available free of charge to our members. I also want to highlight that we have a monthly e-newsletter that we distribute to our local associations, which is called the Local Leadership News You Can Use. And we use this communication tool as a resource that we highlight tips on recruiting and retaining our members.
Yeah, that's terrific. And also kudos on this. You've really done a nice job redesigning new material into those materials. So, terrific stuff. So Bob, we have the means. So what's our target? What do we want to go after in terms of membership? Where are people having success?
Well, the one thing that Anita mentioned was diversity on your membership committee. Also look at geographical diversity. One of the things that our locals appear to be weak at is going outside of the center city and going into the suburban areas. So find some geographic champions also to take your message to different areas within your local boundaries. And then we're looking beyond office buildings. I mean, we're looking at industrial buildings, we're looking at corporate headquarters, at retail, at medical office buildings, and we have information, membership information that you can use and take off of the local resources page on the BOMA.org website. So take advantage of the situation and go out there. For instance, Henry, there are 60 locals that have universities as members.
Yeah, that's a pretty impressive. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Pretty impressive. So we've got case studies on who's doing well with that. So that's all great stuff too. So also just keep in mind, we can help you do membership surveys. What's going on with your folks? What do they like? What don't they like? What messages resonate? We can come in and do board leadership training, but also remotely through conference calls. You guys can get together with membership committees and just talk about how do we get the work done. And then of course there's the body of knowledge, which is ASAE. Bob, you were looking at an article this month in terms of trends and all.
Yes, I would urge folks to belong to the American Society of Association executives. Their Associations Now magazine comes to you monthly. Each month it has an article featuring membership materials. In this case, it talks about membership incentives, it talks about social networking, it talks about referral programs. There's a lot of information, and I think you have some information on one of them also.
Yeah, sure. In the last edition of Associations Now, which is the April edition, there was an article that highlighted 33 tips on building member loyalty. And that's very important because that's one thing that they do remember most is that you care.
So let's wrap it up. Membership, let's go get those folks now. I have one ask for you for your agenda coming up at your May meeting. We're going to send out a brief survey. It's about what's going on in the market. We'd like you to respond to that as a team. Send those responses back. We're going to talk about those at a town hall meeting as we leverage all the good stuff we've got to ensure BOMA grows. We're the #1 group in the marketplace. So think membership, look for our survey form. Thank you very much.